in game 4. Zach Edey starting to put his imprint on this one.
Who was that knocked the ball away? That
Williams.
It doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Right here, look at this. No give up, no stop. We've seen him do it for the Lakers for so many years, the Bulls, and now on this stage, another great addition to this Thunder team.
They lead by 13. Here's Murray. And they turned him over.
With great hands by Cason Wallace. What a pest.
Hartenstein catching a body.
Well, especially when it starts with their defense. The pressure on the ball, the active hands to knock it away, and then taking it down the other way and give.
Another turnover. Back to Williams. Inside. It's good.
In the space of Denver at every turn, Alex Caruso loses contact to get around Jokic to get the steal. And this is who the...
Jokic tonight, 20 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Caruso with yet another steal. Caruso throws it back. SGA throws it down. Off the bounce, left-handed, difficult shot. Gobert keeps it alive, but right to do it. Caruso, tough catch. Strong finish. Timeout, Minnesota. Randle off the bounce. Caruso knocks it away. Comes up with a steal. Throws it back, and Gilgeous-Alexander, the unselfish play.
Anytime you turn your back, or even if you don't, they are looking to steal the basketball. And Julius right away puts his head down and doesn't react to get back defensively.
And Memphis has to go to this Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant.
Look at Caruso.
Right here, not giving up on the play. This is what passion, energy. You only get so many opportunities to play, giving the Thunder exactly what they need, which is offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds, controlling the glass.
There's the whip up to Joe. Extra pass, Wallace, then they get it to the Wiggins into the corner. Follows his own miss as we are inside of the 3-minute mark left in the quarter. Caruso, the spin, wraparound feed. Wallace. Free throws here for Memphis.
Right here, you see Caruso drawing 2 and finding that dunker spot for Wallace Norman.
Men went on to win 68 games this season. Tremendous interior defense. And look at Caruso flying in with his help defense.
Back getting the chase down block off the glass. J-Dub doing a great job.
Jokic ahead for Murray. Attack mode here for Denver. And that pass was errant. Break opportunity. Caruso ahead of the pack. Always can be a bit tenuous. Intercepted by Caruso. Get ahead. The acceleration. Wallace gets the hoop in the horn. Holmgren retreats. Williams is open. Off the rim. Caruso flies in. Holmgren! The crank!
Indicated they're going to let us play. Well, that was in the first quarter, not in the second. A lot more whistles here in this frame. Another Denver turnover. Alley-oop. Holmgren over Jokic. And the lead is 4 for Oklahoma City.
Right here, to me, I think the ball has to find its way.
Scottie Pippen Jr. has been their best three-point player. Caruso knocks it loose. Unreal. Jackson, everything on his shoulders. Caruso the steal.
Suddenly the Thunder knocked down a couple of threes. They're back up by 3. Ball stolen. A lot of contact. Caruso goes inside. David Alleman upset, as is Gordon, who thought there should have been a foul call. Leaves Watson open. Watson tries the three-pointer. Rebound, Wallace. Williams, 2-on-1. Caruso throws it down. A right-handed hammer for Alex Caruso. Largest lead of the game.
Check in with Stephanie in a moment. The steal. Caruso! More freedom of movement. Right now, OKC starting to bottle them up.
They have just 8 points here in the second quarter, Denver. Watson got free underneath. Great defensive play. Caruso with the rejection. Holmgren in the open floor, and he blew the layup. But they're going to call a foul on Jokic, and that's 2 on Nikola Jokic. Denver staying with that zone. Caruso bounces underneath. Hartenstein with the slam.
Because he's a very confident shooter, and the opportunities were there, and he jumped on it.
Also, Porter played a little better. Good defense. Caruso the steal. Here's Joe, and he gets the dunk. Strother lost his footing. Shot clock at 6. Jokic spins, turns it over again. Numbers for the Thunder. SGA to the cup. And now the Thunder on the run. Here's Joe for 3. Got it! Isaiah Joe, 192 threes during the regular season.
Ability of shooting from Aldama. JJJ can live by the rim.
Caruso splash. Underneath Kennard, 4 to shoot. Walks a tightrope underneath, and he threw it right to Caruso. 8th turnover, SGA. Bangs in a 3. Now the leak out. Joe underneath, gonna reset. Caruso from deep.
In contest, and also as a shooter, that's where you want the ball to come from. And I think the Thunder have to be better in this 4th quarter against him in those spots.
Caruso left open, and he makes him pay for it. Within 6, with about 6.5 left in the 3rd quarter. But it's been all Thunder since. Caruso putting his imprint on this game. We had the big 22-point game on Friday in Dallas, or here against Dallas, to get them into the playoffs as Aaron Wiggins is turned back. Offensive rebound to get to Caruso, and he knocks in a 3. So we crossed the midway point of the 4th. Aldama into the paint, lost his footing, and they turn it over. 2-on-1 run out. Caruso back to SGA, and he missed the dunk. But look who's there. It's Caruso. A little bit of contact, gets it to Concho. That's short. Rebound, Holmgren.
Now you got a foul.
Ahead of to Caruso all by himself. That'll get it to a 5-point lead late in the first half. They have outscored Memphis 62-31 Kansas in the second half, and they got a 5-point lead with 19.4 left.
Great job in transition, not giving up on the play, as we've seen time and time again.
Isaiah Joe had to get that trajectory up a little more over Edey. Offensive rebound, Wallace, and then it's Caruso.
Great job not fouling. And then again, you do good in transition, you hustle.
Attack mode here for Denver. And that pass was errant. Break opportunity. Caruso ahead of the pack. Timeout, Nuggets.
He makes some noise for the boys.
Screen from Hartenstein. Swing it. Wallace. Hartenstein camps out, kicks out. Caruso got a 3. Underneath, Holmgren backs it out against Porter. Caruso, bingo. Check in with Stephanie in a moment. The steal, Caruso! Cookies and milk. 82-77 Thunder. Early offense, Caruso! Holmgren the other way. Fast break, extra, Caruso same spot, bangs it in! It's kept them in this game. Thunder with the basketball. Wallace kick. Caruso buries it from long range. Alexander along with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Gordon stumbling going to the rim. He had it blocked underneath. Caruso twisting and turning for 2.
Alexander with 9 on the shot clock, splits the double, sprays it out to Dort. One more. Caruso, cash.
Boy, that's big time penetration against any sort of zone look. This is, you get right in the middle, kick it out, and collapse the defense, and then
Aaron Gordon with his nephews Zane and Brody watching courtside. Caruso again from deep, got it. Butter.
And then just a little pick and pop right to the three-point line. Did have that right foot just behind that.
The stagger, Murray into the corner. Westbrook, he's been proficient shooting the 3 from the corner this year. Here's Caruso on the move. They got a 2-on-1 facing Gordon, and Caruso lays it in.
Oklahoma City, he was wide open. They've had some wide open looks, but Denver not getting back. Have to search out if that goes in. Who's the closest Nugget to get credit for it?
Caruso open for three, got another one.
And you can see the frustration. He just doesn't miss those shots very often.
Caruso open three, got it. Well, it's Caruso. Keeping that defense honest.
And Westbrook tried to take it away from Hartenstein, could not. Wiggins threads the needle for the Caruso J. The high archer goes. Denver, quite a different story from the first quarter of Game 4. Westbrook turns it over. It's a 3-on-1 developing. Caruso will do it himself. Big first half for Williams. Knock away by Porter, but into the hands of Wallace. Hartenstein hands to Caruso. Cha-ching! A three.
Gilgeous-Alexander, great look. And Caruso with the layup. Westbrook couldn't get the tip. And it's cleared by Wiggins. And here go the Thunder in transition. Caruso got it to go. What a play with Watson trying to swat it. Close it out tonight. But may have to come down to that final game on Sunday on their home floor if they can't mount a comeback. Three-pointer Caruso finally. The Thunder get one to go after missing 13 straight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the front runner. Jalen Williams in the corner. Skip to Caruso. Caruso for three. It's good.
Wiggins. Wallace right back. Caruso tries another three, and finally the Thunder get their first three-pointer. They missed the first 6 here in the opening period.
Without having to score. Those are the players that they needed to have around this core unit in OKC.
5 on the 24, Holmgren, backdoor, Caruso banks it home. That's just beautiful basketball to watch.
Just talked about the type of players that can play in your offense and have impact.
Williams, a lot of contact out there on Murray. Lob it into Jokic, stolen by Wallace. Another forced turnover. Caruso lays it up and in. 13 offensive rebounds for OKC.
Well, and you know his only outlet is Jokic. There's 2 on the ball. Jokic is the outlet. It's like being a free safety. You know you can shoot that gap. You got to be able to handle Randle.
Hard to tell if he extended the arm on that. Hartenstein rarely off the dribble. Gobert with the block. Back out Caruso. He'll try a three. That's good.
I don't think he likes the way he feels in the corner.
Williams up top to Caruso. Sets, fires, and rattles in a three. He likes that. Drives inside, pulls up. Back up top to Caruso. Caruso, three-pointer. Bang! They go for Randle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. One of the top 10 in the NBA in steals per game. Jalen Williams back out Caruso. Sets, fires, connects. Minnesota in game 1 did not have one fast break point. As Caruso throws that up and in.
Is that catch too easy in the middle of the paint?
Caruso left wide open once again. Floats it up and in. Caruso off the bench with 7 points in 9 minutes. Finds Caruso, who finds Wallace. Wallace off the bounce. Up top, Caruso open for three. That's good. Williams and Randle. Randle working hard defensively. Caruso, the three-pointer's good. Alex Caruso knocks that one down. Alexander Walker guarding Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Gets inside, kicks it out corner. Caruso, three-pointer. Got it! As the shot clock was expiring. Gilgeous-Alexander to Holmgren. Off the bounce. A lot of contact. They let it go. Inside Caruso. Layup. He banks it home.
Memphis shooting 33%. Oklahoma City 54%. Wiggins wide open. Buries a three. The Thunder doubling up the Grizzlies early in the second. Williams penetrates. Wiggins, same spot, same result. A flurry of threes from the Thunder to go up 25. Shown here in the first half, while Oklahoma City might take a while to get going, but that has not been the case. Hartenstein, there's the teardrop again. He can't miss with that.
Wallace on the perimeter. It's a play on, say the officials. Caruso back to Wallace. To the basket. No!
getting downhill. I think you do that with up the lane screens, but he's got to make better decisions with the basketball.
Kennard well played, but Jalen Williams even better.
Scottie Pippen Jr., known to lock up, has done a great job of SGA on the series, but now he's doing it on the offensive end as well.
SGA, boy, just masterful here at the start. Memphis in the third quarter was just 5 of 17 shooting. Jackson has his pocket picked. Jackson turns, attacks. Holmgren on the help. Look at Caruso all over the place. Did he have possession? Yes, he did. Timeout, Thunder.
Credit, but let's also give Alex Caruso locking up defensively. Dort